there's no difference between them. I mean, yes, Hillary's a criminal, and yes, we've always known she's a liar, but, I mean, Trump lied so many times. From in the morning he'll say one thing and he flips it in the afternoon. I can't see a difference here. And, you know, every election they tell us, we've got to unite behind this candidate or so-and-so will get elected. And every time it's a liberal candidate. It's not a conservative Republican. And then they lose anyway because it's a liberal candidate.
Well,
I mean,
look, he's certainly not a conventional candidate, I'll say that. Let me give you the differences off the top of my head. Now, again, I can only assume that when people are running for office and they lay out what it is, the plans that they have to govern. So I'm just telling you where the differences lie in their rhetoric. Hillary's going to raise taxes, by her own estimation, over $1 trillion. I've not heard one Republican candidate say that. I assume that both Ted Cruz and Donald Trump are going to build that wall. Hillary's never going to build the wall, nor is she going to deal with the illegal immigration problem we have. There are huge differences as it relates to ISIS and Syrian refugees and about allowing people into the country, even though ISIS said they'll infiltrate that population. Both Cruz and Trump have said they will repeal Obamacare. They have different plans, but some version of healthcare savings accounts. Both have said to me multiple times that they would move America towards energy independence fast. Both have said they're going to get control of this budget process. In the case of Ted Cruz, it's a flat tax that would eliminate the IRS. And in the case of Trump, he likes the penny plan, and he says he's going to get our budget in balance. I think Ted Cruz is more aligned to dealing with issues like Social Security and Medicare than Donald Trump would be. But in each case I just laid out for you is very distinct differences from Hillary Clinton. So I don't buy the argument that they're the same. Do I think Trump is the conservative Ted Cruz, the constitutional conservative that has studied and embraced this his whole life? No. I think he's somebody that has been effective in business, understands that liberal government is a failure, instinctively leans conservative, and I think is more prone and tends to want to do those things that are conservative than people have given him credit for, but we'll see. You know, I can't vouch for what people actually going to end up doing. I can only tell you what their promises are. And then, obviously, people are so fed up and disgusted with the Republican Party. That's been a big factor in people's voting this year, that they feel that somebody that says what they mean and mean what they say is better than the typical politician that we have.
How do we know he means what he says when he changes what he says so regularly?
Well, on the main things that I've interviewed him on, I don't think he's changed a whole lot. But, you know, has he been in the conservative movement? Did he study Milton Friedman? Did he, you know, is he a student of William F. Buckley? No, he's not. That's not where he comes from. He's more populist nationalist, put America first, get America's problems fixed first, get Americans working first, you know, up our military and up our security. Those are all conservative platforms that he's running on, and it's just a matter of time whether or not that's going to come to fruition. Now, I've got to believe that he means these things, considering he said them all along, at least in interviews with me.
Well, he said build the wall all along, but then behind closed doors has said he has no intention. So to me, it's just like I'm
not sure what he said to the New York Times. Look, if you ask me if he's going to build the wall, I would say it's almost a certainty. That's because if not, he's a failure. He will be out of office faster than, you know, Jimmy Carter if he didn't build the wall. So I don't think I can't imagine a scenario where he wouldn't. But you know, that's my best guess. Does that make sense?
I guess I just disagree.
No, that's all right. No, well, that's what.